Talk Station, where you'll find all the news and reviews and pop culture that's right to type. Today's top story, Bret the Hitman Hart was
Is he really a hitman?
He really is a hitman. That's why he was the hitman.
No, hitman.
Don't you have to connect to be
Yeah.
a hitman?
Well, he does connect. You know what? In this dungeon, all right, I'm going to stop right now. They would have to be in Stu Hart's dungeon. You know how many times people got concussed working down in the basement out there in Canada?
I'm sure they did.
But
those were accidental hits, though. A hitman has precision.
He had precision. He was the most technical wrestler of his day. He was the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
Enough
was
said.
Giving his speech during the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony, and I can't believe it took this goddamn long to put the hitman in. He was attacked by a spectator, a Rastafarian hat-wearing, dreadlocked. That's what it seemed like in the video that I saw. I don't want to say nothing. And he also looked white. I was really thrown off. The spectator faces assault and trespassing charges after tackling Hart. Now, I'm really hoping that right behind me you're showing the actual video footage, because I don't know who this guy was, but there was a guy in some yellow pants who took a real affront to Bret Hart he jumped on this boy and commenced to, as all the people were dogpiled on him, you can see this man definitely getting strikes, blows to the face. They beat that boy. They beat him bad.
Well, good. Yeah, you don't mess around with the WWE.
Especially not only
place.
is Bret a legend, he's a recent stroke survivor too. So Bret don't even move like Bret anymore. Of all the ills that has fallen over the Hart family.
Yeah.
All the deaths, all the stuff and like that. With Bret, he always was that shining light since the 70s, He was the shining light of the Hart family. Anyway.
All right. Allison Mack of Smallville gave a tearful plea
Somebody
of guilty.
save me. That's what she was saying.
She gave a tearful plea of guilty in case of the Nexium sex cult.
Yeah, so this is just a
sex cult.
Well, yeah. Well, this is a follow-up on the story that we did, obviously, last year when it came out, that she was even part of this thing. They were on the run. And the guy, I can't even remember right now what the article said about the guy. What was his name? David Renee or something like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. He tried his best. All these would-be cult leaders, they tried. It all boils down to the same thing. Massive, copious amounts of sex.
Oh, yeah, always.
That's all what they want to do.
Yeah.
But, she kind of gave I'm sorry, she was duped.
Sorry.
Blame it all on the guy who did it.
They were going to stick together, and then all of a sudden they start turning on each other.
That's what happens. And they weren't married, so, you can, what is it? When you're married, you can't testify against your spouse.
Yeah.
They weren't married. He was married to everybody.
This week, the teaser trailer dropped for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The upcoming epic space opera film produced, co-written, and directed by J.J. Abrams will be the third and final installment of the Star Wars sequel trilogy. I'm wondering, why didn't they get Rian Johnson to do this one? I'm asking.
They wanted it to be good. I'm hoping. I got goosebumps from the trailer. I watched it probably maybe 3 times. That's just because whenever they do the first teaser, I'll watch it a couple times. That first big trailer, when it said December, it's coming out this year, all right? I'm ready, I'm pretty sure when, Comic-Con comes out over the summer.
Oh, right.
They're probably going to drop the first really big trailer.
Did they already have Celebration? Star Wars?
Yes, it just had Star Wars Celebration. That's where they dropped it. Yeah. And they showed the title sequence for The Mandalorian. The actual font and what they're going to do.
When is that coming out?
It's on streaming. I am not 100% sure. Disney Plus isn't even up yet.
No. I signed up with it.
It's Disney Plus. So, because they were talking about all the other new shows, because they got titles for WandaVision. That's the Scarlet Witch and Vision.
They have a Black Panther one.
They got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then they got...
Falcon Soldier?
No, it's called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's the name of the show.
I thought they were just
and then the
mashing up names.
The Loki show.
The Loki show? Hey! Coming out
Hey.
live Loki.
Come to you next week. More
This
lies, trickery, deceit, and murder. Thank you for watching Disney.
A thunder god and an ass.
I see what you did there.
My butt is Thor.
This week's review. What would you do for love? For a brilliant male bookstore manager who crosses path with an inspiring female writer.
Who wrote this?
This question is put to the test. A charming yet awkward crush becomes something even more sinister when the writer becomes the manager's obsession. Using social media and the internet, he uses every tool at his disposal to become close to her, even going so far as to remove any obstacle, including people, that stands and get it. It is basically, this believe it or not, the hero of the show is the stalker.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's from his point of view, but it's actually very clever the way they craft it, because he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong.
Right.
He really, it puts you into the mind of someone who's like this.
So this is going to give stalkers actual agency because they're going to see someone who's the hero who's a stalker.
Oh, this is definitely going to be their what is it? That
their handbook,
their mission, their handbook, their mission statement to be like, yes, they're going to see this. This is exactly what I've been saying. You need me to help you. You have so much potential. You just need someone to get you across that line. These other people are holding you back. I'll kill them so you can be great.
Awesome.
Because I love you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it stars
What woman's heart wouldn't be warmed by that?
it stars the kid from what's his name, Penn Badgley from Gossip Girl fame. He also was he was in, what was it, Mean Girls, I think.
Sorry.
As the love interest.
You got me. I don't know.
You don't watch any of those? Come on, you got daughters. I know you. I got daughters. That's why I've seen that stuff.
Yeah, I don't hang out with mine. Ralphie D recommends Hip Hop Evolution Season 2. Hip Hop Evolution is back on Netflix for a second season. The first season of the documentary series debuted in December 2016 with 4 episodes hosted by Shad. For this season's 4-episode run, you'll hear from P. Diddy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P.
Brother Love?
Yeah. KRS-One, 2 Live Crew, and more. I really enjoyed this Netflix show. I just mashed through both seasons.
I enjoyed the hell out of it too. A lot of stuff that I learned. You know, the best part about it, try to not too much spoilers, but there was that whole era in hip hop. There was that positive hip hop where people were trying to, and it was like, there was actually like
Peace and
a
love.
crew of people, and there was people who wanted to be a part of that positive hip hop thing, because everybody had, you know, like Queen Latifah and I want to say, well, who was it else?
Moni Love.
No, I was talking about all those other.
The Jungle Brothers.
Yeah, there was like anyway.
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, it was just a whole thing. It was a whole life. It was a whole culture, and it's different views from, because a lot of times, when you think about hip hop and stuff, a lot of things are like either gangster rap or this or that. And you think that's all what it is, and of course that is definitely a part of hip hop. But there is so much more.
Yeah, just like
Unfortunately, even the music of today is still hip hop. It's still hip hop.
No, it's not.
It's still hip hop,
I don't know what you call it. It's not.
I guess.
I'm Ralphie D, and that's news to me.
I'm cool on the story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We like to hear what you think.
Leave us a comment down below. Let your opinion be heard.
And I'm JB. I'd like to give a shout out to my man
AM
at Comics Most Wanted. And this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you hear it first.
It's still hip hop.
Adonis, pull yourself together.